Pop Smoke, the star who changed music forever. Imagine a young boy growing up in the lovely streets of Brooklyn, dreaming of making it big one day. That boy was Bashar Baraka Jackson, but the world came to know him as Pop Smoke. He wasn't just a rapper, he was a movement. With his deep voice, unique insane ad-libs and unforgettable beats, Pop Smoke introduced the world to a new kind of music, Brooklyn drill. Pop Smoke's journey is a story of talent, hard work, and dreams cut short. But even though he left us too soon, his music still brings people together. This blog is all about his life, his rise to fame, and the impact he continues to make. Pop Smoke's early days, the Brooklyn Dreamer. Pop Smoke was born in Brooklyn, New York, on the 20th of July, 1999. Like many kids from his neighborhood, he faced challenges, but he also had big dreams. At first, Pop wanted to play basketball, but life took him on a different path. When he was a teenager, he discovered music and started creating beats and rapping for fun. It wasn't long before everyone noticed he had something special. His deep, commanding voice made people stop and listen. Pop Smoke wasn't just rapping, he was telling his story. He used music to express what life in Brooklyn was like, the struggles, the triumphs, and the dreams. How Pop Smoke changed music with Brooklyn drill. Drill music started in Chicago, but Pop Smoke gave it a Brooklyn twist. His style was different, he added UK grime beats and catchy hooks, making it his own. It wasn't just music, it was a sound that brought energy to the streets and clubs. Songs like Welcome to the Party and Dior made him a sensation. People everywhere couldn't get enough of his raw and real lyrics. He didn't just make music for Brooklyn, he made music for the world. The big break, Pop Smoke's rise to fame. In 2019, Pop Smoke's career exploded with his debut mixtape, Meet the Woo. Suddenly, everyone wanted to hear him. Tracks like Dior became anthems, played in clubs, on radios, and even at protests. But Pop Smoke wasn't just a one-hit wonder. His second mixtape, Meet the Woo 2, proved he was here to stay. With collaborations from artists like Quavo and A Boogie with the Hoodie, Pop Smoke showed that drill music could be mainstream. Why Pop Smoke's music feels so special? What made Pop Smoke stand out? His voice was deep and gritty, like the streets he came from. But his music wasn't just about being tough. He also brought a sense of fun and rhythm that made everyone want to dance. Pop Smoke's songs often mixed heavy beats with melodies, creating a sound that was both raw and catchy. It didn't matter where you were from, when a Pop Smoke track came on, you felt the energy. The fashion icon, Pop Smoke and Dior. Pop Smoke wasn't just a musician, he was a trendsetter. He loved fashion and often rapped about luxury brands like Dior. His song Dior became so popular that it was more than just a song, it became a symbol of his style. Fans loved the way Pop Smoke carried himself. He made it cool to mix high-end fashion with streetwear, inspiring young people everywhere to embrace their style. The sad goodbye, Pop Smoke's tragic death. In February 2020, Pop Smoke was at the height of his career. He was in Los Angeles, working on his next big project, when tragedy struck. On the 19th of February 2020, he was killed during a home invasion. He was only 20 years old. The news shocked the world. Fans, friends, and fellow artists mourned the loss of someone who had so much more to give. But even in his absence, Pop Smoke's music continued to grow. The legacy lives on, posthumous success. After his death, Pop Smoke's team released his album Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. It became an instant hit, debuting at #1 on the Billboard charts. Songs like The Woo and Mood Swings showed his versatility and talent. The album featured collaborations with big names like 50 Cent, DaBaby, and Roddy Ricch. It was a reminder that Pop Smoke's voice still had the power to move millions. Pop Smoke around the world. Pop Smoke's influence wasn't limited to the United States. His music crossed borders, reaching fans in the UK, France, and beyond. In places like London and Paris, drill music had already taken root, but Pop Smoke gave it a global spotlight. Fans loved how he brought a unique mix of Brooklyn grit and international flair. He wasn't just a New York artist, he was a global icon. Lessons from Pop Smoke's life. Pop Smoke's story teaches us a lot. It shows the power of hard work, the importance of staying true to yourself, and the impact of chasing your dreams. He came from humble beginnings but proved that with talent and determination, you could reach the stars. Pop Smoke also reminded us to live life fully. He enjoyed his success, shared his story, and inspired others to do the same. Why we still love Pop Smoke. Even though Pop Smoke is no longer with us, his music feels alive. His songs still play at parties, on the radio, and in our headphones. Fans continue to celebrate his life by keeping his music alive. Pop Smoke's voice is a reminder of resilience, creativity, and the spirit of Brooklyn. He may be gone, but his legacy will always live on. Conclusion: forever Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke wasn't just a rapper, he was a phenomenon. From his deep voice to his unique style, everything about him left a mark on the world. His story is one of talent, passion, and the power to bring people together through music. As we listen to his tracks, we remember a young man who lived his dreams and inspired millions to do the same. Pop Smoke will always be the Woo. His music, his style, and his legacy will continue to shine for years to come. The smoke will never clear. Long live the Woo. By Finders OMG Mzenti, Woo biggest fan, 16 August 2025.